Good evening, students. I hope you've had a great beginning of your week. I hope your Tuesday is going well. We are now in week 6 of exploring the New Testament together. So your week 6 assignments went live yesterday morning. And so those are now available for you. So I hope you've had the opportunity to jump on the course homepage to be able to look at your assignments for this week. I know some of you have already turned in a couple of your week 6 assignments. So again, if you have questions at all about those assignments, please do reach out to me. This week is going to be the same as it has been in previous weeks in regards to your assignments. You'll have your unit quiz, your discussion, your reflection, and your accomplishment paper. So the assignments will be the same for this week. I am in the process of grading your week 4 assignments and then also getting your week 5 assignments graded and returned back to you with feedback. Again, if you have questions at all about your feedback, ways that you can improve on a certain specific area, please reach out to me with those questions. As your instructor, my desire is for all of you to do well in the course. So again, if you do have questions, please reach out to me so that I can provide those answers for you. Now, in regards to your assignments for this week, you're going to be reading 3 different articles out of the ESV. So one of those is, 2 of those actually are on introductions. So introduction to the book of Ephesians, and then also an introduction to the book of 1 Timothy. And then you're going to be reading a section called Biblical Doctrine. So you're going to be reading this specific section on different doctrines of the Bible. And then your scripture reading this week, or assigned scripture reading, is going to be coming from the book of Ephesians and then 1 and 2 Timothy. So as I mentioned before, in previous weeks, please make sure specifically with your scripture reading that you're reading the footnotes that are connected with those passages or those verses. The footnotes provide a lot of important information that will help you to be able to just understand better the context of the verses, and then also we'll be able to help you to go to other books in the Bible that can also assist you specifically in writing your accomplishment paper. So just really wanted to make sure that I emphasize that again, that you are reading over the footnotes that are connected with each one of those verses. Now, there are a couple of supplemental handouts that are available for you. There's one specifically that will assist you more with your reflection this week. And then there is a video lecture that's connected with your accomplishment paper for this week. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that watch your lecture, and then also make sure that you look at those supplemental resources. Again, those are not assigned reading, but they are there for your assistance. Now, in regards to your assignments this week, your discussion is going to be coming from the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 3. You're actually going to be looking at really church leadership, or really leadership of a pastor and what that represents. And so you're going to be looking at those opening 7 verses of 1 Timothy chapter 3, and really looking at the qualifications and what makes a leader. So that's where your discussion is going to be coming from this week. And then your reflection and your accomplishment are both going to be coming from the book of Ephesians. So you're going to be looking at the 3 different type of relationships that Paul discusses there in Ephesians chapter 5, and how the gospel affects each one of those relationships. And then your accomplishment paper is going to be focusing on spiritual warfare, talking about the spiritual armor of God. And so you're going to be looking at that from Ephesians chapter 6. And so that's where your assignments are going to be focused on, or coming from this week. Just want to make sure that I emphasize once again that when you are answering your questions for your assignments, that you're not only just answering the questions, but you're also fulfilling the requirements in the scoring rubrics. Please understand that if you're not, for instance, with the accomplishment paper, if you're not putting an introduction, or if you're not providing a conclusion or a closing prayer, then you're going to lose points on that section. In the same way of not putting discussion and applications in your questions. Those are requirements that are in the scoring rubric, and so that's why I clearly have that information listed out there. So please make sure that you are fulfilling all of your requirements in your scoring rubrics, and then also that you also are fulfilling the word requirements as well. That you are, if your assignment says and it needs to be 500 words, it needs to be at a minimum 500 words in completing your accomplishment paper. And if it's not that much, then points will be deducted from your paper. So just want to really make sure that I overemphasize that again with you as well. Again, if you have questions at all, as I mentioned, please reach out to me with those questions. Did want to go ahead and make a reference to week 8. I know we're in week 6 right now, but really just wanted to emphasize to you that week 8 is going to be a short week. And so hopefully you've had the opportunity to look at your syllabus. All the assignments for week 8 will be submitted on Thursday. I believe that's February the 29th, so last day of February at 11:59. So just really wanted to make sure that I mention that to you. I'll mention that again next week. But all of your week 8 assignments will be due on that Thursday of that week, which is the last day of February the 29th. So that is a short week, so just wanted to prepare you for that, since that's going to be different than the normal week where you're turning in assignments on a Friday evening for your discussion, and then you're turning the rest of the assignments in on Sunday. So again, I will make reference to that again next week, or if I do get need to make another announcement this week, then I'll send out another video, or I'll send out a course message contact to you through the email if I need to get a message to you that way. With that, have a great rest of your week. And again, if you have questions at all, please reach out to me with those, and look forward to connecting with all of you again soon.